Backstory, coming up next on CNN.
In the world of golf, few are as recognisable as the Australian legend Greg Norman. He was twice British Open champion and world #1 for 331 consecutive weeks. But Norman didn't start playing until the relatively late age of 15. It didn't take him long, though, to enter the professional ring. And after 6 years on the circuit, he won his first Open in Australia. Dubbed the Great White Shark by many in the industry, Norman was known for his aggressive style. And after stepping off the green, he went on to become a successful entrepreneur, pairing with brands such as Omega and Johnnie Walker. Just last week, he played at the European Open, ending a year-long break from the game. Powering through one decade at a time, Greg Norman is your connector of the day. That he's going to thank me for saying that, but anyway, I spoke to the golfer about this year's Ryder Cup to begin with, and I started off by asking Greg whether he thinks Tiger Woods is going to regain his stride.
I think right now Tiger is, he doesn't have that intimidation factor that he used to have. That was a weapon that was by far superior than anything else that any other player could ever have in this modern era. So that's kind of gone. The older Tiger gets and the more he goes without winning a golf tournament, the more confidence everybody else gets around him. And the younger the players get, the older he gets. So these kids aren't intimidated by him as much anymore. So, and it's good for Tiger too. It's good for him to sense, okay, there's another part of this world. I've got to work a little bit harder. Yes, the victories aren't going to come as easy, but at the end of the day, he's a great player, he's a great competitor, and he wants to improve, and he's going to fix his golf swing, and he'll be back winning, no question.
Lucas, one of our viewers, has got a question for you. He says it's about Tiger Woods. He says, you've had your experience of your own problems being aired very publicly, and he says, how you think Tiger and his brand has really been tarnished?
I think there is some hurdle that he has to get over with that, some image factor. I know in my business, in the consumer awareness stuff, you look more at how the women feel about things. And quite honestly, when women go out and buy a shirt for their husband or on Father's Day for their kids, the woman's doing it. So there is that factor that comes into play. Whether it stays there forever, Becky, I doubt it very much.
Brian asks how you manage your private and public life together. Is it a tough one?
It is a tough one. I think when you get out there in the public arena, you have to accept some of the responsibility of every action you do. There's no question. Tiger feathered his own nest. He knows that. Everybody else knows that. So he has to go and work on it. And the same, when you're out there and people see you on television all the time, like you, Becky, same thing. They can feel like they can reach out and touch you or have part of ownership of you because they see you every day. Sure. So when something happens, they feel like, oh, okay, let's talk about it. But it's the responsibility of the individual. There's no question about it. We do have to do that. You don't like to see your private life aired out in the public eye. It's not necessary. I just wish some reporters would look at and put the shoe on the other foot many times, because it's not the individual you hurt, because sometimes we're used to getting stones thrown at us in many ways. It's the people around you who get hurt, your family members who get hurt, children get hurt, and those are the byproducts that really have a lot of residue for many, many years to come. So, hey, it happens. You can't stop it for unfortunate reasons, and I just wish they would put the shoe on the other foot.
Let's talk about your golf, mate. How did it feel to be back playing last weekend?
It actually felt very good. I had a lot of rust on the hinges. I got to get some WD-40 or whatever it is to get that all chipped off. But it felt good. I do enjoy being out there walking within the ropes. Where we were at Crom, Montana was a beautiful spot. But I am a realist. I didn't expect to be out of the game of golf for 12 months like I was, basically, and to step right back out there and play. I was nervous, I must admit, when I walked on the first tee. First time I felt nerves in a long period of time, which was good. That's what we thrive on a lot of times. But at the end of the day, you walk off 8 over par, you don't feel that great.
Adam says it's great to see you back and asks, will you be playing at more tournaments this year? What can we expect?
Yes, I am. I'm going to play a tournament in China called the Star Trophy in Hainan Island at the end of October. And then I'm going to play the Australian Open back at the Lakes Golf Club in Sydney. And then from there, I'm going to play a tournament in Naples, Florida, which is my Shark Shootout.
I've got to mention it to the viewers because it's all around you there. It's on your T-shirt and the booze cabinet behind you. You're teaming up with Johnnie Walker. Why?
Well, just for that reason, for the development of the game of golf. Johnnie Walker has been a great partner to the game for decades and decades. Over 100 years they've been involved in sponsoring golf. Actually, I was one of the first guys with Mr. Liu back 18 years ago to take golf to mainland China in an exhibition match sponsored by Johnnie Walker. So we were in some way part of the evolution and the growth of the game of golf in China over the last 20 years. So Johnnie Walker and I've won the Johnnie Walker Classic before. I've played in many events. So right now we're partnered up. We want to go to the grassroots. We have the largest amateur golf tournament in the world happening. It just completed yesterday, actually. We had 7,000 participants in China alone get involved with it. So we're starting the stimulation of the game of golf through the grassroots level, through the Asia-Pacific rim, and then obviously we're going to look at the South America with the explosion of the game of golf down there, with golf being in the Olympics.
Be Still My Beating Heart. Greg Norman, one of my great heroes. Well, our Connect with the Day special continues next week, and we are putting plenty of big names in the hot seat for you. Our all-star lineup includes Led Zeppelin frontman Robert Plant, singer and actress Dionne Warwick, and comedic genius Tom Green, who also, by the way, can sing. They'll be answering your questions, so ask away at the website. Remember to tell us where you're writing in from. Head to cnn.com/connect. There you can also tell us who you want to see as your connector of the day. Don't forget, it's your part of the show. Tonight we'll be right back.